Reality has it that only way change comes is when leadership is by example. Now, in a display of this, President Bola Tinubu has charted a new course for energy transition in Nigeria by directing government ministries, departments and agencies to purchase vehicles powered by compressed natural gas. And this directive is part of efforts to curb emissions, enhance energy efficiency, pave way for a greener environment, and serve as a more affordable alternative for energy consumers in the country. Let's share the story by our correspondent, Femi Akonde, with you. All right, since we do not have that story yet now, but let me quickly bring your thoughts on this article, because, you know, when I saw the story yesterday, I was like, oh, yes, fantastic, we need to get onto this. But some would say, do we have the infrastructure to accommodate such, you know, directive, if I would say? Because CNG vehicles, I know you're mentioning this sometime on Sunday, that, you know, this kind of thing is available somewhere in Lagos.
Yeah, yes.
But how ready are we to transition to this?
Well, I want to say the presidential CNG initiative, I think they are doing a good job. They are communicating more. I think this should be, they are coming to Lagos. I think this should be like their 4th or 5th time they've come to Lagos. They are talking to stakeholders. And I want to believe they're also doing the same outside. You know, along Agidingbi, there's a mobile. They now have a CNG site, you know, so it means you can go there, fuel your CNG vehicle and all that. So
possibly convert your vehicle to CNG
so
as well?
it means, I don't know if they can convert.
Okay.
So that is some of the, there'll be loopholes left, right, and center. But at least it's a step. And I think even that committee, what they are trying to do is also to have a foundation first. So they are just like a foundation to what is the greater thing that is coming. And so if the president is saying, henceforth, if you are buying any vehicle for any ministry, make sure it's CNG, it means that committee must insist that all ministries, all agencies or whatever, whether it is a tricycle or whatever, let it be CNG. That is another big step, you know, in trying to reduce the dependence on petrol, you know. And it will ease our going outside to go and be looking for petrol, because we can get CNG. CNG is lighter, you know, and we can get it anywhere, okay? So, but where we need, what is it called? Where we need this support is, just like I said before, is more communication. I'm very sure there are more Nigerians who want to convert, because Nigerians are looking for anything that will ease their burden. I was telling them yesterday when I saw the CNG thing around my area, I said, me too, I want to convert my car to CNG. Okay? So if I want to convert, people will say,
Price.
Okay, it's going to spoil your engine. I said, let me even start from somewhere first.
No,
but the thing is, how much will it cost me to convert?
Yeah. Right.
So that is the first thing all Nigerians are usually asking. If I want to convert from petrol to CNG, how much will it cost me? So the Presidential CNG Initiative Committee will also have to start looking at that. I know they are also, because when they start having conversion centers, they are also employing people. So that is increment in employment rate, you know, job creation. You know, the tools, they are supposed to import them and then make it available. So they have to make it available, because if more cars, if for instance it's cheap, there will be more cars. So you can't just drive into a place and they say, we don't have this tool. One nut is coming from Japan. You know, all those things. That is what people don't want to hear. Or drive in, get your car moved or move from petrol to CNG. That is what Nigerians want. And then the price. If the price is cheap, Esther, I bet you, so many Nigerians will want to convert.
You know, I definitely wanted to say that I agree with you 110% about this. But the other issue is how many Nigerians would want to convert because of the fear. You know, that is another issue. Some would say gas. How am I sure that this gas will not? You understand what I'm going to?
The issue is always people are afraid of change. It is normal. You will remember clearly when automatic vehicles came, not many people were buying it because they will tell you that, Nigerian mechanic, they can't repair it. Everybody was going for manual. But at a point, there was no need for anybody to preach to you or to tell you when people converted to the automatic now. Now you can hardly find any vehicle that is not automatic. What the government needs to do now is, do we have enough stations that can serve CNG? If I'm driving my car now, I leave TVC. Before I get to 2-3 streets, I'll see a filling station where I can fill up my petrol. If I convert to CNG, will that be the same thing? Because all this one that they are talking, I must confess, I've not, or maybe I've not noticed anywhere that they have a CNG station in this Lagos.
Like I told you, they are constructing one in Agidingbi.
Oh, it's still under construction. Yes. Okay, I came through Agidingbi. So if all Nigerians convert their vehicle today to CNG, where are we going to be getting?
So baby steps.
The first thing we should talk about is, where are these CNG stations? And then the government also must walk its talk. Yes, it's good that the president has directed that the agency should buy CNG vehicles. The presidency must show us. The president, in the president's convoy, there must be at least one. Let him also drive it and tell us that, this is the president's CNG vehicle, then people will begin to talk about it. But if you say, okay, agency, buy. The ministers are not using CNG cars, the presidency is not using CNG cars, and then you have ask the ministries to use it. How will it work? So we need, the example must come from the top. Let the president drive his own and let everybody see it.
From Shagamu, Ogun State, they have buses apply from Shagamu.
10 seconds.
Yes, from Shagamu to Lagos. It's CNG powered. So you can see that they are.
Is the governor driving a CNG car?
I don't know.
That's the way it should be.